Congratulations for clicking on this video. Now you will think about it. Why congratulations? Isn't it? That means you have decided to become a successful trainer. And that's why you clicked on this video, isn't it? Success leaves clues. When we study established trainers, we get to see a certain pattern which makes them successful. Now here, success definition for you, for me or someone else will be different. Success for someone can be getting really great amount of business. For someone, it can be having consistent business. For someone, it can be just a name and fame. What is the definition of your success is only in your mind. However, if you want to become a successful trainer, there are certain habits successful trainers follow. Let's have a look at those habits one by one. So the very first habit of successful trainers is reading. If you look at all the trainers, they always read. So at a time, how many books are you reading? It is very important for all of you to understand reading is a very important habit one can have. One can read from your interest. One can read books of your specialization. For example, if your area of specialization is emotional intelligence, then read books from emotional intelligence. Sometimes you may not get the books directly contributing to emotional intelligence. Like there are some books of Daniel Goleman which talks about emotional intelligence direct. However, if you look at Jay Shetty's book, which is about think like a monk, that is also contributing to emotional intelligence to great way. So it's very important for trainers to keep reading. Let me know how many books are you reading currently. Now let's move to the second habit, and second habit is write. Writing is very essential part of trainer's life. Writing books, writing articles, writing blogs, or even writing LinkedIn post on your social media post. What are you writing? Because when trainers write, first of all, we need to may read certain things, we may need to reflect on a certain life event and then connect it to the particular concept which you want to convey to your audiences. And in this process, what happens is you become a thought leader in that particular area. Hence, writing is very important. Now, let's have a look at the third habit, which is another very important habit, and that is talk. Talk means keep speaking about your topic. What am I doing right now? My area of interest is developing trainers, isn't it? And hence, I'm talking to you. I'm making videos about it. I go and deliver sessions on this. Whosoever I meet, I share my experiences with them, and that is what is called talking. So please keep talking, keep making videos, please keep speaking about your subject, which is very important. Now let's look at the another powerful habit, that is clients. All successful trainers always keep on talking to their clients. Your clients can be direct consumers, your clients can be corporate clients. Because more and more you have the client meetings, that is the time you understand what is the pain area of your consumers or your clients. When you keep on talking to them, you realize what is the one area or what is the one problem you need to solve while delivering the training sessions. Not necessary that every client will buy your services. However, every conversation which you are having it with your client can lead to a better content development. I hope you get that point. Now, let's look at another habit, that is networking. Networking is extremely important for trainers. When you network, you create brand, you create personal worth, and that is very important. How many networking meetings are you attending? That can be physical, that can be virtual, or sometimes you are networking on social media. So networking is very important. Now, make sure in a week you meet at least 3 new people. Make those efforts and hence your networking will go high, and very important, it will add lot of value to your personal brand. Now, let's move on to the another habit. The another powerful habit is testing. Yes, you heard me right. It's testing. Now, what do I mean by testing? Trainers always keep on developing new contents, new models, new courses, and very important, before you reach to the final customer, it is very important to test your content. For example, when I develop certain courses, sometimes I discuss it with my team, or I deliver in the form of webinar. I try to take the feedback from the participants. That helps me to test my model, to test my content, because that testing will take me to the better and improved course which I want to deliver to my final client. Hope you find this tip interesting. Now let's look at another powerful habit, and that is help. Help means what? There are many customers, there are many people around you who need help. Looking at your content, looking at your post, looking at your videos, many people will approach you. I need a help. I need a career coaching. I need a help. I need, maybe if I speak to you, I will get a lot of clarity. There are many people will approach you. Like for me, there are minimum 2 messages I receive every day on various social media platforms. Then what do? Is it possible for me to speak to everyone? Maybe yes, maybe no. Some of the problems I solve over the chat only or in the audio message format, which becomes easy. Else, I have given or I have kept Friday for a help purpose. What do? I ask people, is it fine if we meet on Friday, say at 2 o'clock, at 3 o'clock, and I block my calendar. So, in a week, I try to meet or help around 2 to 3 people. That helps me to understand again the pain area. Second very important thing, giving is a different feeling altogether. Every time we may not get money in return, but the blessings are equally important, isn't it? Now, let's move on to the another habit. That is updating oneself. Updating means what? Like for example, as a trainer, we need to know what is new happening in our industry. Newness can be new kinds of courses, new technology, new ways of engaging people. Like for example, when you conduct online training sessions, what is the new technology has come up? Another thing, what is the new lingo is there in the society? It is very important to keep yourself updating. Sometimes I call my clients and I ask, how are you planning to have trainings this time? And they tell me, sometimes we are going digital way, sometimes they tell me we are going completely digital way, sometimes they tell me we are coming back to face-to-face training sessions, and another combination that helps me to understand the market pulses, because that will help me to help my clients and hence stay updated. Use various methods to stay updated. Now let's look at another habit. Watch. Yes, you heard me right. Because nowadays trainers cannot confine to only reading and writing. It is also important to watch. What do I mean by watch? Watch TED Talks on YouTube. Watch various movies. Yes, movies can be a great source. Like for example, recently I watched a movie 83 and I got a great leadership and team management lessons from that. And from there I get ideas. I can take this clip. So very important, entertainment also happens and education also happens, isn't it? So make sure that you watch various YouTube videos. Sometimes you can even listen to the podcast. But for example, if you like someone, for example, I follow Marshall Goldsmith, Tony Robbins, Vivek Bindra, Sandeep Maheshwari. I do keep watching their videos because every trainer brings a very different style of training and we learn from each other. So do keep watching YouTube videos or listening to the podcast. Now, let's come to the last but not the least habit. You know what is that? Introspect. Now, what do I mean by introspect? Take out some time for you. Have a habit of journaling. It can be your own emotions. It can be your own challenges. For example, you had a fight with one of your team members. In that week, what happened? What emotions you went through? Another thing, you delivered a training program. How did that go? What can be done better in that training program? You received a particular feedback. Introspect, because very important, we always try to map someone else's experiences. Map your experiences. Map your emotions. That is where you will become vulnerable. You will start sharing your own stories with people. And believe me, when you share your own emotions and struggle with your participants, they can connect to you very well. So introspect. So I hope this top 10 habits of successful trainer will help you to become successful trainer. Let's keep impacting lives. I'm Aparna and I build trainers. If you have any kind of doubt, if you would like to meet me, do send me personal messages and I would love to help you all. Thank you so much.